we are truly in eclipse time. I just had the most amazing reading for you guys, and it just got eclipsed out. I don't know what I touched. I don't know what happened. I had the perfect reading all done up. It made the biggest sense. It was absolutely amazing. I made a video for the eclipse before the video. A little too long. Again, wound up having the same issues, same problems of not being able to get it through because it was just too long to upload and it would just freeze. And on top of that, the energy going on had it so that for some reason I wasn't able to get calls. I wasn't able to, even once I got a call, I wasn't able to hold on to it. It would drop. I had internet where my husband would send me something to look at and review, and I couldn't pull it up. Some really wonky stuff has been going on, you guys. So, I'm going to do my best to keep this under 15 minutes so that you will receive it, and I'm going to give it another go. But I can't give it another go to talk about the eclipse that happened yesterday, can I? So, let's talk about something more important, I think. We're in between eclipses right now. 2 weeks after yesterday's eclipse, we will have another eclipse. Only it will be a solar eclipse, and it will be in Virgo. So, what is it between these two eclipses? What is it for you? Where is it that you are really needing to get in touch with your emotions? Where is it that you are really needing to get in touch with organization? Maybe cooking, maybe family, maybe something about home, maybe something about really getting down to the details and looking at things. Well, eclipses take things out. They take things away, right? What needs to go? That's always the theme with an eclipse. And we're having it with both the luminaries. The lunar, very inner work, your emotional feelings. And then solar. What really lights you up and drives you forward? What do you feel passionate about? What do you want to get to work on? Or feel the need to work on? Ignore the information that's here. That is not for today. We're not going there. So if you're looking at it, don't pay any mind to it, please, because it's not correct for today's transit. Did I move a lot of the, because Uranus is in Gemini? Yep, did that. Yeah, Neptune's at its very final degrees. Saturn's back in Pisces. Okay, for the most part, with the exception of the moon. Not sure where the moon is. I mean, I can honestly find out real quick. But then if I do that, see, these are all the things that distract me. Oh, look, a chicken. And then I wind up going, oh no, I'm 19 minutes. Time constraints. That's an issue for me. Finally. Theme. 6 of Cups, nostalgia. I actually had overheard or read some people talking about how the eclipse was very ancestral, like to really look at your lineage and to really reflect on days gone by. Remembering when. There's a very nostalgia feel here. Remember when things used to be. And you can fill in the blanks from there is kind of the theme. There's a sense of aging and growing up and maturing, especially with Saturn moving back into Pisces. There's also this sense until February, Pisces will be in, Saturn will be in Pisces. So, and this is the last time for quite some time. So, what structures might you need to really focus on? What needs to be put into place? Kind of like crossing your T's and dotting your I's. The Virgo energy, by the way, on the opposite side is very much about planning, organizing. Moving along now, we're going to the career and objectives. Could be something to do with a retirement. Could be something to do with a will. Could be something to do about budgeting. Could be taxes. Could be I'm really thinking some essence of financial planning. Maybe it could even be photos. Something as simple as photos and organizing photos. So, the Empress, what do you want to give birth to? She's giving birth to a new earth. Look at that full moon right above her. We just had that. But what needs to be done? What steps need to be done to do that? If you're a woman and you've had children, then you already know there's something called nesting. And when a woman is nesting, you totally know it's so obvious because she wants to fix up her home. And she gets everything all done, all together. I have 2 daughters pregnant right now. And let me tell you, they're meal planning. They're, getting all many of them. When I say many of them, I mean many of the children that they've had over the years. They just discarded a lot of the things. So they need to get new things, like new car seats, obviously. And planning and preparing. They're even buying, at least one bought a new vehicle so that she could accommodate the new extra family member. So what is it before you give birth to something that you need to focus on? And that is actually in the career house. But that is anything that you do as a hobby or a craft or a passion. What is that last little, because she's pretty big here. She's at her last stage, her last final stage. And I have a feeling it's very much resembling the time frame, the 2-week time frame from the full moon, which we just had yesterday. Today's the 8th, until the 21st. Before that new birth arrives. We're in a 9-year. We're ending this year as a 9-year. Next year, 2026, will be a 1 year. It's a new year, new beginnings, new essence, which is why I said Saturn. Because in February of next year, Saturn will move out of Pisces and into Aries. And that transit is going to last 28 years. So that's a long time. And I think by her going back and stepping back one last time, it's like, okay, let's get all the last minute things that we may have forgotten. I could keep going on and on, but I'm not going to make it to 15 minutes if I do that. So let's go over to value. Self-value. Ooh, okay. Knight of Cups. Very much Piscean energy with the emotion, right? Who's offering love? Where do you need to offer love? Maybe some messages of love. Just say, hey, I care about you. I love you. That's that Pisces watery energy, right? Also, it's an offering of love. Look at the picnic table. Or not table, but blanket. But there's nourishment there. There's messages to have. It's quiet time. It's being with the ones you love and showing them that you care. And that's in the value. And that very one that you love could be you. Relationships. Ooh, 2 came out. We're going to go with it. Okay, so we have the Hermit. That, my dears, was yesterday. Just going within, sitting with yourself. Really sitting in the, I don't want to say abyss, but it kind of looks like she's in the dark abyss, kind of. She's definitely elevated and raised. Could be in dream state, but she's looking at herself within, the illumination within, getting the guidance, sitting in meditation. And that guidance and illumination is to find out how she really feels. There's a ship behind this man and it's leaving. I wonder how he feels about that. But he's definitely playing some music, finding that tone within. The yellow around his hat is definitely some illumination. But he's grounding himself in the emotional waters of it all. About things that is leaving his life. So that's in the relationship sector. And for action steps, let's see what we do about all that. Ooh, well, I got that right away. 8 of Wands. It's a lot of things and a lot of hands in the mix here, right? But this is that spark, that divine spark that, look at that energy of things coming together. It's an 8 of Wands. It means it's not fully complete. It needs some more things. But it's almost as if these are matchsticks, right? To ignite and light a fire. But also, there's still a little bit of things that need to come together. I mean, there isn't anything in this area here, right? Nothing here. And then down here, this one isn't quite touching. So there's just a few missing things to make it all complete and come together. The action step is to work on that, then find the missing piece. Look at that. I'm 12 minutes in. I'm under the 15-minute mark. I'm really proud of myself. I do have the gift of gab. So the fact that I made it, yay me! Celebrate all your wins. Celebrate every moment of accomplishment. Yeah, that felt good to say. All right, you guys. Bye for now.